Hello YouTube, this is Garage Trains here, and what we're working on today is a Proto 2000 L&N GP30 that I've had for years, and had it in storage and didn't store it properly, and handrails got messed up, so I'm rebuilding the handrails, making custom handrails, and I think I've done pretty good so far. I've got one side done. I want to talk about what I'm using, and this is not my idea. There's tons of guys on eBay that show you how to build custom handrails. I bought some stanchions. You need two different sizes for the GP30. You need the 5/8, which is the taller ones here, and then the 9/16. These are actually 14 millimeters and 16 millimeters. Some of the other brands use millimeters. I bought these A-line stanchions. I like them. There's all kinds of choices out there, but I like the A-line the best myself. And bought the wire from Hobby Lobby. This is music wire 0.015. They didn't have brass wire, so I bought this. A lot of folks recommend using brass wire. I kind of like the music wire myself. So far so good, and if you see, my bends aren't perfect, but they're close enough. And since I don't have the old handrail, what am I using as a model? Well, I went on, looked at GP40s and looked at pictures of them, different manufacturers, and to be honest with you, there's a little bit of difference in a lot of the GP30s. Sorry, GP30. Some of them don't have this first stanchion, and then it'll start right here. I gotta solder these up later. That's one thing you want to do, is super glue these in and then solder them up. But I decided to go ahead and put one in here because it didn't look right without that last stanchion. And yeah, the tricky part, bending on the ends are kind of tricky. Let me get you in focus. Some light over here. That's kind of tricky. I use my Aethern seaboard system. I believe that's a GP 38 or GP 40, maybe. I think GP 40 actually. I used it as an example of where to do the bends, because they're primarily, when you're talking about EMD locomotives, they're primarily the same from what I've gathered. So yeah, there's a couple of things there that we're doing. Sorry. Going to do the backside. The backside of the locomotive is actually easier, because if you look right here in the front, it's just a straight shot across a 90. And then if you look at the handrail on the backside, and the GP30s are this way too, it's just straight. Or on the right side of the train, actually. So that should be a little bit easier than what I had to do here. And I thought at one point that I might just go straight across here and not do the bends, but I'm glad I did. It worked out pretty good. It looks pretty good. I've got to do some soldering later, so I'm going to solder these up, and I'm going to solder that Aethern that I never soldered from years ago, and then should be good. So that's just what I'm doing, and I'm just one man. I'm not a big time model railroader. I'm just I run my railroad in my garage. It's on a 4x8. I may eventually expand and do some more work in there on it, but right now I just got 4x8. I'm DC only at the moment, but I have built an Arduino, and that's another video I'll get into, a DCC plus Arduino, and but I don't have anything right now I can show you, but later on that'll be another video. I primarily made this channel, and I apologize, I've been sick. to help the common man. There's you can spend a lot of money on model railroading quickly. And if you know what you're doing, that money is invested wisely. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can waste a lot of money. So I'm just kind of showing you what I do, and I'm kind of low budget. I'm a married man as well as garage trained man. So I do the best I can with what I got. I've learned to do the best I can with what I've got. Garage trains out.